friends you found. Ooh, yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me. Oh yeah. Come on everyone, I want to hear everybody clap your hands. All together now. Come on, I know you can do it. Say you will. Say you can. So clap, 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 clap your hands with me. You gotta feel the beat deep, deep down in your bones and let your body move. Don't let anybody say you cannot, 'cause you know that you can groove. Shake that body left, ooh, shake that body right. Feel the beat down in your heart and let your spirit shine. All right, come on everyone. This is your last chance. So I want to hear everybody singing and wave your hands with me. Come on.
Hello everyone and welcome back. My camera's a bit high. It just proves I haven't been streaming. My camera's like almost tilted at the ceiling. It's like you could just see my neck and the head and none of the t-shirt.
Panda head.
Yeah, just a panda head. Hello everyone and welcome back to Monday Vox Edit stream with me and V. Whoop whoop.
Hey, everybody.
There we go. We'll go to Big Panda for a little bit. So, hello. I know it's been a while. I took last Monday off. Like, technically, I had all of last week off. It was my week off. I had paid time off, vacation time, holiday time, whatever you call it in your country. I had time off from work where I still get paid for taking time off. It's lovely. It's a great concept.
So glad you got it clarified.
Yeah, Americans, like, please adopt that concept because Europe loves it. Honestly, we really like our time off.
Yeah.
I know. I'm joking. I know Americans have time off. You guys have a few holidays dotted about. But yes, I had some time off. I also was slightly jet lagged from coming back from Hong Kong. Great, by the way. I hope you guys really enjoyed Vox Awards. Thank you, everybody that stayed there. I also didn't realize that during the lunch break when we were doing the Hong Kong Vox Awards stream, that we were going to keep the stream open, just obviously on the break page, for that whole 2-hour break. So thank you to the people that stayed there, because I saw that you did. So
yeah, I poked my head in and I saw people just chatting around. It was great.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, okay, great, fantastic. Well done, you guys. 100,000 sandcastles for the giant Atari Cobra. Yes. So well done for noticing that. When I had a look earlier today to find for the bunch of the assets that I wanted to give away as channel points have had the green light. So you'll see 2 new ones in there. So you will see the Atari, where is it? There we go, the Atari Giant Cobra, as well as the Dog Bodyguard NFT, which is the Snoop Dogg Bodyguard NFT. So those 2 are new ones for you guys. We also have a bunch more, but these are the ones we're having in here. The Atari Cobra, there is one. There is one of those, and that will stay there until it is sold. So that one's not going to go. Other ones may rotate in and out. So just keep that in mind, people. Keep that in mind. Wizzy the Orange isn't being rotated out. Just so Go West, you know. Wizzy the Orange, I believe, is staying there. But other ones may be rotated out. So yes, save up. That's why I said save up those channel points. Save them up. What else?
Sandcastle. Save the sandcastle.
Yes, save the sandcastles.
That sounds more like a protection, nature protection.
yeah. Save the sandcastles, everyone. They're going endangered. People are not taking care of the sandcastles. Every time I go to the beach, they are ground into that sand. It's you can just see like a little turret with a few little shells. Something used to be there. But yeah. Anyway, for the rest of the news, so first thing I want to do is I want to mention the Mad Balls Vox Edit poster contest, because I was slightly worried about this. I was very specific with the art team in how our banner and inspirational images were, because I really wanted to make sure that it was described to you guys, the community, in a way where you would be able to do it 100% correctly. And there was only one submission was an incorrect submission. So for those that don't know, we wanted you to create like a Mad Ball or a character that would exist in the Mad Ball universe. And make that in Vox Edit. And then use a different software, whether it's Photoshop, Paint, whatever other softwares are out there. I'm sorry, I don't know what the softwares, I should. But the softwares, Photoshop's always my go-to. But then use like Photoshop or a different software to create a poster. So you would take that GLTF, render, whatever, that asset, and place that image in a poster and make a poster. Now, it didn't have to be like a film poster. It could be any sort of advertising poster. Lots of you went with films. And I've got to say, you guys did so amazing. You blew my mind. I was so worried, and then I just saw what you guys were submitting on Twitter, and my worries went away almost straight away. And I can say with 100% certainty that this contest is going to become a regular type of contest. It's not going to be like every month. It's probably going to be one every 2 months. But it is going to become a more regular contest. I had in my mind. Cool. Yeah, honestly, you guys are amazing. So thank you for making such an amazing artwork. And I want to share just a few. I'm going to share just a few with you guys. Now, these are just random ones that I have picked out that I really like. So Gourdzilla, because he's a gourd. It made me laugh. This is really good. I like this. Now, obviously, some people did more things within Vox Edit, which is absolutely fine. But yeah, this cool poster. Look at this. Also, I'm not showing all of them. You're not showing it. Oh, I'm not. I'm not.
I thought it was delayed, so I was kind of waiting for it to get up on screen.
Thank you so much. No, I'm just not showing it. It's there we go. Gourdzilla, thank you. Pro streamer, yeah. Hencame cool. Studios. When is online Voxel War? It will be on the 25th. Did you apply? Are you in the Voxel Discord? Did you apply? Did you get the email? I can't remember all of the names of the people that applied. If you did apply, and if you haven't received an email, do reach out to me, please. But yeah, look how cool this is. Look how cool.
Super cool. I love this.
It is good, isn't it? Now, I've only selected a few, and only one is one I purposefully selected because it's my personal favourite. And I'm not going to say which one. But the other ones I just randomly picked out, okay? From the submissions, okay? That's all. So these are in no particular order. Voting is currently happening. Next one is this one. Trick or treat, smell my feet, mad balls. Give me something gross to eat. Oh, look at that. I didn't even notice that right at the bottom. That's cute. Trick or treat, smell my feet. Give me something gross to eat. That's cool. Look how cool that is. I like that.
That is very mad balls.
And then there's this. I hand selected this one just because it was a very different style to the other ones people selected, created. So I enjoyed this. It's definitely creepy and gross, and I like it.
Yep.
Awesome. This is the next one. I'm trying not to comment too much now on these because I don't want to give away what my favorite is. But this, I thought this looked really clean. This looked really clean.
I really like the creepy expression on that big one's face.
That's the last one. Open. Oh, did I already do that one?
We already did this one.
I chose two the same. In which case, I don't think I picked up my favourite.
I was just going to say, this is clearly Panda's
I showed it twice. No, so my favourite actually isn't shown there. My second favourite is, which is the Godzilla. Godzilla's my second favourite. So well done to whoever.
It's really awesome.
Yeah.
It really is.
I don't feel bad about saying what my second favourite is because I really like it. It's really good. So well done. Woo! But it is my second favourite. I don't even know who did it. I don't remember everybody's names. Please don't be mad at me because when we do the voting form, you get given a number. Your name isn't mentioned anywhere. So there's not that our internal judges are ever going to have favourites and stuff like that. I just like to fully eliminate any possibilities.
I can confirm that there are no names.
Yeah. Your favourite is The Lion King. I did like that one. I thought that was pretty clever. I'm not going to find it though. Maybe later. The Back to the Future one was amazing. I did like that one. It was also, I think, the first one to Go West. Was that yours? It was like the first one I saw on Twitter, which made me think to myself, "Oh, I don't need to worry." That's the one I saw on Twitter where I was like, "Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness somebody gets it." So, Hen Games, did you... Oh, no, you didn't answer back. Let's do Ninja Puppy Inbox. Does the NFT image display asset need to have thickness more than one? Yes, it needs a thickness of at least 2 voxels. 2 voxels when creating a frame. Please do check out our Gitbook because there is a whole section on frames. I don't have a link to that Gitbook, but if you potentially have the time, can you find one that mentions frames?
It should be on the new one as well, right?
Yeah. It's 100% on the new one. So if you can get the central one and maybe find yourself onto the frames. Obviously, I feel like the new one, as amazing it is with so much information, sometimes I do myself get a little lost trying to navigate in a few areas. Even though I wrote all of the Vox Edit, most of the Vox Edit stuff, at least 80% of the Vox Edit stuff I wrote and edited. So I should know where it is. I just don't. So that's that question to Ninja Puppy. I did see that. Hello, first time chatter, Multi54. Hello. Try to catch up. Okay, I think that's it. Let's go on to the other news before we move on to creating. So, Halloween event happening. We got loads of events, by the way, happening within Sandbox right now. I feel like I've got a hair like on the side of my face, and it's really itchy, but there's nothing there, and it's
hate that.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's I feel it. I swear I feel it. Maybe it's like a loose bit of like my fringe or something. I'm gonna try and ignore it the best I can. So for Halloween, get 200 EP, and you have until the 28th of November. There's some amazing experiences here, and I am going to tell you right now, go play Hello Helpers. I QA tested this. I really like it. Definitely have the sound on. It's way less creepy if you don't have the sound. So if you're not playing with sound, you're not going to get the full experience. So play with the sound on. It's really irritating my face. Ah, got it! There. I'm trying to see if there's another one that I really like. Deja Vu is always a really good one. Curse of the Manor, I wanna play that. I haven't played Deja Vu 2, and I do want to play that. So I might play that soon. So there's that. And then let's just touch quickly on all of the events happening. So we have the Bonkers Trials. So we've got the special dedicated Bonkers streams happening on Tuesdays. They'll be at 12 p.m. UTC, and Thursdays, which will be between 10 p.m. UTC and midnight. I need to double check the time of which we have settled on. But they'll be anywhere between those days, and those 2 days are dedicated to the trials, where we will be giving away Bonkers passes. And for the first, so we're giving away between 3 to 5 passes for the dedicated Bonkers streams. And if you already own a pass and you win one of the games for the first game that we do, then you'll get a choice of one of 3 NFTs that I give you the choice of. Instead. But anybody else, if you already own a Bonkers pass, you just get nothing other than the glory of winning, I guess. So yeah, Gucci for Halloween, and we got a Smurfs event, Extraordinary Attorney Wu, Avagotchi right here, and Mystery of Dragon Palace, Lutex Land. That seems cool. I haven't looked at that. And that ends on the 9th of January. I'm really hoping everybody can see that, and it's not because I got some weird whitelisting that I can see it. V, can you confirm that this is visible to you?
What am I looking at? Because I was just trying to find that frame thing.
Just on the events page.
Yep. What am I looking at here?
Can you see Mystery of Dragon Palace on yours?
Oh, I will check. No.
Okay, that doesn't exist.
Oh, yes. No,
okay, good. Oh. I was like, okay, just ignore that you saw that. I'm gonna have to talk to them. I think the whitelisting's been taken off now.
It's the guide you're looking for, frame assets.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about the 2 thickness, but it says
it should. It should say about.
Okay, maybe it does, because I did not read it super closely. I didn't want to spend my so much time on it. But
just link it. And for anybody wondering, it does need to be.
There are good guidelines.
It needs to be 2 thickness. Definitely needs to be 2 thickness. I'm just double checking that.
Maybe I just missed it because
maybe either that, or there was an edit done where they took away the 2 thickness. Yeah, no, you are correct. It's not there, and I need to do an edit on it. It does need to be 2 thickness. I know why this happened. We asked somebody, because I didn't have the time to play about with the frames. We asked somebody else to do it and make a write up, and they never mentioned the 2 thickness, and I didn't proofread it, so that's my bad. But yes, it needs to be at least 2 thick. I believe it should be. Unless something changed. If it works,
unless something changed.
Yeah, which does happen. We do have things that do check a lot. And of course we have the Halloween Game Jam linked with Avenged Sevenfold. Now I'm just going to go. If you click Learn More, it takes you to the Medium article that talks all about it, tells you theme. There was registration. Somebody should have mentioned about registration before, but there was registration.
Yeah. Closed, and today the theme was revealed.
Today? Oh, yeah, today. Today's the 13th. What a great day.
Kickoff, and you should have gotten your emails to get started.
Yes, and I believe that they would have been given a special version of Game Maker.
Yes, you are given a special build for Game Makers that contains music from Avenged Sevenfold that you're allowed to use in your games.
Does it also include any special assets, or is it just music?
No, it doesn't include special assets. Everyone who are registered for the Game Jam got the assets from Avenged Sevenfold wishlisted by us. So you have it in your wishlist, which means you can use it in your games, and you are allowed to use those assets in your games for this Game Jam.
Perfect, excellent. So technically, yes, you were given special assets that, non-registered
not
people.
With the bill.
Yeah. But you have been given permissions. So you needed to have registered to be able to take part in this. If you didn't register, you wouldn't have been sent the email with the special build. And only the special builds are going to be, submitted and judged on. So you do need to make sure that you are registering. Prizes, 5,000 Insan tokens, 2,500 Insan tokens. Now, I am hoping that this has been discussed and I'm not bringing up something awkward, but at what time are those calculated?
When we're sending it.
Huh?
When we're sending it.
When we're sending it. Okay.
You will receive whatever amount of dollars in sand as it's being sent.
In which case, me and you need to have a discussion later.
Sure.
Unless you have already spoken to the people that do distribution.
Yeah, we'll speak about that at a time that is not on stream.
There we go. Yeah, no, I'm not going to discuss it now on stream later, but I just, unless you had already spoken, in which case you could have said, yeah, no, I've spoken to him, and then it'd be like, oh, okay, then maybe we don't need to have this conversation. But there we go. It should be calculated at the day that those are sent. And just remember that the prize sending can be sent out. It can take up to 3 weeks from the results being announced for those prizes to be sent. So just keep that in mind. And also, this Game Jam is the first one within Game Jams and Vox Edit contest to have moved the must be KYC'd for the top 3. So that's also the same with Vox Edit. So top 3 now is KYC or verified creator. The majority of you are already KYC'd or verified creator. So it seems sort of a moot point to be like, oh, the top 5. Also, 5th, 4th place downwards all have the same amount of prize. And then honourable mention, so participation has been removed because it was such a small amount that trying to sort that out would have been a bit of a headache. So, that's all of that. There we go. Avenged Sevenfold. The next thing, before we get started, we're already 25 minutes in. Next thing before we get started, I have a really exciting contest that I think a lot of you are going to really, really enjoy, especially those that aren't as happy to do animations, aren't as skilled at doing animations, or just really want to make actual usable assets. So we are doing a contest called Vox Edit Shorts. So these are short contests. They take place over 6 days, so you'll only have 6 days. Animations are not required. You can animate if you so wish, but what we are looking for is highly usable assets. So things like judging on animation, that isn't even going to be a criteria. Nobody's judging your animation, but we will be judging your usability. So if you have created an asset that has different static animations, which does make your asset more usable, then obviously please show those in a GIF. But otherwise, we are looking for more usable assets. I'm not going to give you the theme, but these are going to be short contests with hopefully a really quick turnaround with the results and everything. So we're looking for like 6 days for the contest, a few days for voting, and then the results being announced like a week later, hopefully. Talking about KYC, when leaderboard get fixed, for sure, please don't even. You're the first person to even mention the leaderboard / events, other than me mentioning there's an event happening. And I was kind of hoping to get away with not having to talk about it. But I actually want to check something because I was told something would be fixed. The impossible times that you sometimes see, occasionally there are bugs where these do show up. They obviously aren't possible. That nobody can do it in 23 seconds. It's just not possible. Okay. Otherwise, the people that are bots, scammers, multi-accounters, I have been told they are going to be doing the majority of removing at the end of the event. Okay, at the very end of the event, they will remove like all of them. Some are getting removed earlier, but not all of them. Think of it like trying to empty a boat of water that has holes in it. We need to dock the boat and get onto dry land, and then we can start emptying the water, because otherwise the water's going to still keep coming in. And we're just going to be emptying. So please just trust it. Or playing a game of whack-a-mole. Every time you hit one, another one comes back up. Like, it's that kind of case right there. I don't know whether people who don't have KYC are showing on the leaderboard. Unfortunately, I don't know that. Maybe they are and they need to be removed. I'm not sure. I'll talk to some people. For now, I'm trying to just have fun with doing runs and having fun in the experiences with you guys. I'm trying not to focus too much on all the other stuff because, honestly, Alpha Season 3 almost broke me. I've tried really hard at the start of this, and I've put all my concerns to the team, and we have been actively working on things, and they have been very proactive to some of the things that I have suggested and said, and taken on board the other suggestions. It's not my circus, not my monkeys, not my circus kind of situation right there. It's not my job. That's not my job to deal with. So as a community manager, I will take your feedback and I will give it to the team and I will try my hardest for you guys. As a player myself, I get the frustration. I get that it's irritating to see all these times and it demotivates you from playing. I get it. I really do. I honestly get it. But it's not my job to sort it, nor can I sort it. I can just do my best to put information to the team. So there's that. Right. So for the actual creating, I'm going to show you how to make a compound asset. Those that are wondering what a compound asset is, a compound asset is an asset that is created with more than one model. So the modeler is where we create our simple entities, our simple assets, and they are just one model. They are just one VXM. The animator is where you can create your compound assets. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do new, and I'm going to try and remember, what day is it? Monday stream. So I'm going to do a bookcase compound asset. So I'm going to show you how, and it's going to be a simple one that everybody can take part in if you so wish. So we're going to make a bookcase, but we're going to make a compound asset with it.
So Alec says, V, I wrote you an email, and yes, Alec, I saw your email and I will get back to you. There are a few more people who asked the same question, so I will get back to you guys tomorrow in batch, so I can answer your questions.
Garnica, not my monkeys. That's a new one. Honestly, I heard somebody say it, like be like, not my monkeys, not my circus, and I really liked it. And I've not really had a chance to use it in a sentence. And the opportunity presented itself, so I thought I'd use it. So the first thing we're going to do, especially with a compound asset, is we're going to make a control node. Why are we making a control node? Because it's easy for us to just move the entire asset if we need to. That's why. Basically, it just makes things easier because we cannot move the world asset, the world asset, the world node. It is
the world.
Yeah, just, we can't move the world. We're not strong enough. We just can't.
Speak for yourself.
You can move the world.
Sure.
Go ahead. Can you like?
All right. Can you feel it shaking now?
No,
I'm literally shaking my head. That was not the world, though.
But if you could just move it just slightly further away from the sun to combat global warming, maybe.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a great idea. I'll try.
If we're slightly further away, maybe it'll cause a bit of an ice age to happen. I don't know how ice ages happen. I doubt that's how they happen. But maybe if we do that, and then the world will cool down a little bit, and then and then just move it back a little bit because
fabulous idea.
Yeah.
So if global warming is about to go away, it's all my doing. My doing alone.
Yep, 100%. So we're going to make a control node, and off of that control node, all of our other nodes. So off of that, we're going to put our bookcase. Now, once again, we're making a simple bookcase, so I'm not going to show you guys today how to make the awesome bookcase that I made that had different color swatches, like black, white, dark wood, light wood. I think that was it. I think there was four. Yeah, four
with pretty freaking amazing.
Four different colors with each color having two different styles to them. So 8 different swatches because Sims person here. Yeah,
we like swatches.
We do.
That's what we do.
So we're gonna make a bookcase. We're going to keep it fairly simple. Once again, I'm going to keep saying fairly simple. We're going to do a height. So an avatar is roughly 2 meters in the sandbox, which is 64. Want it to be taller than a human. So 60, 70, 80, 90. Let's do 96. There we go. So it's tall. That's tall. And let's make it 64. Oh, whoops. 64 wide.
Should we maybe drop a form as well?
Please do. And
let's do it. Tears of enemy sanity for the people.
Whoop, whoop.
Enter the form if you haven't already won it. There you go.
Alright, so we're just going to do a wooden bookcase. And this is going to be the quickest way to make a bookcase right now. Okay, there we go. We've got our box. Pretty much. Gonna want it a little bit thick there. Bring it in. 3. I should have used the mirror tool. I'm so silly. There we go.
You are so silly.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and 1, 2 at the top. There. Right, cool. Right, now it needs some shelves. Now, there's 2 things we could do. We can either make the shelves independently, or we can have the shelves on here because I want to make a simple bookcase, but also make it a compound asset. I'm going to add the shelves in here. I'm going to add 2 shelves in here, and then we're going to add an additional shelf later as a separate thing. There we go. And I'm going to just want to delete that there, so it doesn't quite reach the edge. Lovely. Happy with that. 1, 2, 3, and I did 3 thickness. Cool. Lovely. So we got room in the middle for a shelf to go there. So that's what we'll do in a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to trim it. Nothing needs to happen. And we're going to set the pivot. So we're going to right click and set to floor. So the pivot point is directly in the center, which is where we want it because that's where the center of rotation for our asset will be. We're going to move the bookcase there. Great, now we have a bookcase, but we need to make this, this now is technically a simple asset. It's 1 model. It's a simple asset, it's just 1 model. So let's now make it a compound asset. We need other things. Now you can either create by going to new VXM or you can import over. Let's import some things over. because I can definitely remember where all of my stuff is, and I'm not going to look around my my folders.
You're not?
No,
Okay.
no, definitely not.
Okay.
Yeah, no, just
Yeah.
pretend you don't see me looking for stuff.
No, you're just browsing. Just,
Yeah. Browsing. That's
browsing.
what that is. Where's the war room? Oh, there. I was like, where is the war room? It's right here.
There it is.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to import the book over, which is just a bunch of maps from here.
Gonna say she's just subtly showing off her collection. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. So I'm going to call this maps, even though it's called book on here. And there we go. So I have imported in from a different asset, different creation, some maps. There we go. Now, this is now technically a compound asset. We have used more than one. We have used more than one model. That is what makes it a compound asset. So now let's do new. Let's make book collection, and anyone choose a color. Anyone a color. Choose a color right now. Any color for a book. Any color for a book.
Red.
Orange.
Purple.
Orange. I hate that that's the first one.
Well, I said red first.
Red would have been my go-to, but I don't think I can count you, unfortunately.
Why? Am I so meaningless to you?
Wow! Such a drama queen!
Yes.
I'm actually, Maxie, I'm sorry, but I really don't like, orange is the colour of creativity. I really don't like it for the books, so I'm gonna go with Laurie G's, and I'm gonna go for purple.
I like purple. Purple is nice.
Yeah, purple's a good colour. It's my second favourite colour.
Yeah, actually mine too.
It's kind of regal.
Yes,
I think that's why I like it.
Well, it depends on what purple, but this purple is, yeah. Regal purple.
Yep.
I like it.
I'm sorry, Maxie. I'll make one single orange book. I just can't, in good conscience, make a collection of orange books. I just can't. I adore you, Maxie, but I just can't bring myself to do it.
He doesn't want it now. Never mind.
Good.
You've got 2 drama queens in the house.
Good, because you ain't getting it. You'll keep your single one and you'll be happy with it.
Orange doesn't do it for me very often. In some cases, I don't mind it, but I don't know.
It's not the best, is it, really?
It's not the best, somehow. Love red, love yellow, but orange, I don't know.
It's a bit odd, isn't it? How just sometimes some colours just don't go with what you want.
Just doesn't go in general. I don't know. It's not my favorite. Should leave the form again. if anyone has not entered the giveaway for the Tears of Enemy NFT made by Panda Pops, you can do so now. If you haven't won one before, that is.
And if you have won before, what are you doing?
What do you mean, what are they doing?
Why are they filling it out if they've already won?
Oh, right, yeah. That's right. What are you doing? How dare you? Don't give me extra work. Sort you out.
Alright, here's our collection of books. Lovely. I didn't want to spend too much time on them. Right, collection of books. So on our bookcase, we're going to create a child node and call these book collection. And here we go. Just move them up. Oh, I could have done them a bit bigger. There we go. Lovely book collection there. Now let's do our orange book. I'm going to call it Maxi. I'm going to call it Maxi Book. Although,
Maxi Books. That sounds like very big books.
Do you know what it sounds like? The first thing that came to mind after I said a Maxi Book? Like a Maxi Pad? That's the first thing that came to mind.
I don't think that's what he's wanting us to make.
It's fine, Maxi. I'll just make a really large book. The Maxi Book.
Hello, last year trier. Good to see you.
Look how big this book is.
It's a Maxi book.
That's what they say.
Mm-hmm. Maxi saying, why is there a Thwank for 200 channel points? And what is it?
Thwank?
Thwank. 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 Yeah, that one.
What's this? Is it gonna play?
Well, I don't see anything.
No! Why
or I don't know.
Was
it sound? Oh, maybe it's sound because I don't have the stream sound.
It's
on.
not.
Is it sound.
It's sound and a video, but it's not. It's not playing. Okay, in which case, don't spend your points on it because apparently I need to fix it again. Damn, fixingness. Will my work never be complete?
The answer is no.
Oh, okay. I guess.
Oops.
Seems about right.
Rugged. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you spend your hard-earned sandcastles on the Thwank. Yeah. Sincere apologies.
You're doing sincere apologies. I apologize for nothing.
Ah. Yeah. Okay, well. That works.
It's not my fault it stopped working. I've just looked at it and it should be. It's toggled on. It should be working. There's no reason for it to not to be. Maxi book. Also, Maxi, I can't remember if you were playing Baldur's Gate, but for my week off, I've been playing Baldur's Gate like a lot, and I ended up because I got really annoyed. If people don't remember, if you weren't watching my personal stream, but I didn't realize that I accidentally started Act 2 because I was just like steamrolling through it, being like kicking ass. Surprisingly, with only 3, like my character and 2 others, I did most of the stuff before being told, hey, you know, you can get like Astarion and like Lae'zel, like you're playing with 1 less character than you should be. And so we went back and I did that and got them. But I had already accidentally gone into Act 2 and I hadn't redeemed any of Act 1 stuff. So I had never finished the Grove, so I never got House in. I never spoke to Will, so I never got Will. I got Karlach really later on, because I realized I was meant to do stuff in the first area, so I went back and got her. But it meant that I missed loads of sections out, and already technically started Act 2, which meant I missed so many cutscenes, and by the time I got to the end of Act 2, stuff had broken so badly that even though I did try to, I'd done the Moorines Tower, but I had never woken up Art, so I couldn't do, lift the curse of the Shadowland, but then I found out, oh, actually you can, you just need to, use Speak with the Dead, so I did that, but it had proper broken, that Halsin, because he had never appeared in my camp, he never went to my camp, so I could never do that quest. So I got really irritated, and I just started a new game, and there was so much I missed out. I finally had the intimate scene with Astarion in Act 1, and it was so beautiful, and it made me so happy inside. I fangirl for Astarion so bad. Last year, Trier, I'm guessing...
Yeah, I was just about to reply to him in text, but I'll just reply to you here then. I will be sending out another email tomorrow, because we realized that some of you have not gotten it, and maybe it's just nice for you to just have a list of the assets, so that if you don't have them, you will be able to see exactly which ones to wishlist. So tomorrow you'll get another email.
Right, what else do we need on here? I think we need a little potted plant on here. Oh, wait, I was going to show people how to do a shelf. So what I'm going to do, this is the quickest way to make a shelf, rather than going in, measuring the size and all of that. So I'm going to show you the quickest way, which is we're going to take the bookcase, we're going to duplicate, we're just going to call it shelf 1. And then from the duplicated one, we are going to literally... so we're going to go to the face tool and delete, and we are going to delete all of this. All of this. We're just going to leave one shelf. There we go. So we've left this shelf. I'm also just going to delete 2 sections from either side, and then set to floor, but I put to the back and set it midway at the back. And then from the bookcase, create child node. We're going to call this shelf 1. And then you'll be like, what's the point in doing a separate asset for just the shelf? Well, not asset, sorry, model. I'll tell you. I'll tell you why. Because you can make it wonky. Look at that. Now you have a broken shelf. Oh my gosh! Look at that!
No!
Now it gives it some dimension. Yeah. Now you're cooking up something cool. Look at that.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
It gives it an edge. I like the chaos.
That's good.
Sometimes the chaos is good. Definitely an IKEA product.
You know how IKEA is.
Well, you're just gonna put the plugs back in. I'm sure it'll be fine.
That's not always possible.
No, I know.
No.
That's what I meant. I'm sure it'll be fine. That was very sarcastic.
No.
I know. Most probably not.
I thought I had cobweb on here, but I guess I didn't make the cobweb separate, which makes me sad.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's always nice to have some cobweb handy. You should have made it separate.
I will have a separate...
Like them.
Well, I think I will, but I'm also going to make a quick potted plant. Because I think every bookcase
Why
needs...
the heck knock? I can speak.
Can you?
No.
Ah.
I'm so glad most of my communication is written.
See, now sometimes that's an issue for me, for both, because sometimes I can't speak, and sometimes I can't write because I type faster than No, my brain's going faster than I'm typing. So there's always missing things, and I think I've made sense. And then I look back and I'm like, oh, I missed like a complete word out here, which can change everything. So yeah, sometimes my brain is just being silly.
Yeah, well, it happens. At least it does to me. Sounds like it does to you too.
I think it happens to everyone. We're not alone.
Guess we're all human.
Wait, what? You're human?
Well, I'm trying to pretend that I am.
Oh, thank goodness!
To question that on stream.
I mean, I question it every day. The fact that I constantly say I don't know how to interact like a normal human.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Turns into disaster sometimes.
Oh,
not you. I'm talking about myself.
Oh no! I am a disaster. I'm an absolute disaster.
Sorry. See, this is what I mean. I sometimes very accidentally offend people. I mean, I don't actually, but it sounds like I am.
I think that's happened between me and you before, where I've been like, "Oh
yes,
wait,
probably.
no, I don't mean it like that." And you're like, "No, I didn't think you did." Yeah, most likely. And also, see, that's also the issue with text, because you can never convey tone.
Sure.
There's no way to convey tone, so sometimes things can definitely get lost in translation. And depending on what mood you're on in that day anyway, like if you've been given like some really good news, or you're having a really good day, then you could just like have everything roll off of your back. I think I've had a conversation with Alex before, and he said like he's so chilled that he just never thinks anything like that ever. And it's like, oh,
that sounds nice.
Yeah, I was like, what's that like?
What on earth is that like?
Yeah, like how lovely.
Yeah. I think too much. That's not possible.
And then let's have a plant. Here we go. Right. There. So this is how you create a compound asset. This is now a compound asset. So a compound asset is an asset made up of what, people? What? Tell me in the chat now. Go. In the chat. Can they remember? I feel like nobody... No, not compounds. Multiple assets. Yay! And a first-time chatter. Did Das Mustang?
Das Mustang.
Did they enter the giveaway?
Who?
Das Mustang.
I don't know.
Have a look. They did. They automatically win a Tears. They automatically win a Tears of Enemies.
Oh.
Yeah.
How come? What happened?
Just because they answered it correctly. And they're a first-time chatter, and
cool.
Yeah, we'll still do like the actual random number generator. I'm also curious to see whether they would have won. No, don't delete it.
Okay.
They won't. They won't win. No. You won't win twice. I'm just curious to see. Is Panda frozen or just shocked? I'm just shocked. I'm not frozen. I'm just shocked. Well, no, I was waiting. That could have been when I was waiting. The delay. So just like, I'll just always sit in like nice poses, just in case I get frozen. But yeah, Das Mustang. You get a Tears of Enemies. V, make sure to put their details down. But yeah, let's do the let's do the giveaway. In fact, let's do a wheel spin. Send me the thing. We haven't done a wheel spin in a while.
Closing it and then we'll do that.
Wheel of names. Wheel of names. See, guys, like clearly, I'm in a good mood for the fact that I've like just been like first time chatter. Got a question right, you get a prize.
Yeah, you went a little Oprah.
Yeah. Well, let's
you get a Tears, and that's it.
Yeah, just you, and one other that gets the giveaway. It will be sent to you in a minimum of 6 weeks, so do please wait. I did send a whole bunch out before I went to Hong Kong for Creators Day. So if you have been waiting and you didn't receive it, then you're probably waiting like another 4 weeks before I do another batch send, just because guest fees are creeping up a little bit. They're going up, but then so is crypto. Woo! Bull run! Woo! To the moon!
Yeah.
Wag me!
My portfolio is
we're
looking
gonna make
good.
it. Yeah, we're gonna. It is wag me, right? Wag me. We are gonna make it. Yeah, wag me. Yeah, wag me. Yeah, wag me.
That just sounds like whack you. Yeah. I mean, no. Actually, I don't do that.
Wag me.
Whack me.
Yeah. Alright,
Alrighty.
Oh, is that the spreadsheet you just said? Move!
Ooh.
Whoa, that was real fast. That was good. Right, copy. Oh, wait, no, don't copy the wallets. Not many people
probably
entered.
a good idea, yeah.
Not many people entered, so that's interesting. You guys...
by the way, since you're in this form, anyway, of this sheet, I asked people if there's something they would like you to teach them in VoxEdit. So if you want to have a look at that.
Okay. No, everything. I'll teach you.
Maybe not everything.
I'll teach you everything I know, young one.
Well, not in one stream, though.
Positioning objects, they work better in Game Maker. Oh, we can definitely explore that some more, Das Mustang. What a great one. Complex animations.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun stream.
More about global warming. Well, clearly...
How do we VoxEdit that?
Yeah, well, clearly, I've already told you, we need to move the world a little bit further away from the sun, so we cool down. Yeah, so we cool down. Dance animations. Ugh. Okay, we can try. I'm going to be honest, I have done one asset. No, I've done 2 custom dance animations. The first one I did was so hard because it was a summer asset, so I had to do like a Hawaii type dance. So I watched numerous videos on hula dancing and Hawaii, like just all of those sort of dancing to try and see the movements that they did with their body and all of that. And it was really early stages of doing dance, like doing animation at all. It was like the first sort of couple of months of me doing VoxEdit, and I've got to be honest, it took the longest time. And then I'd like to see how to make more complex animations, like body breathing. Oh, I like that. I could do that. Or transition from one state to another smoothly.
That's cool, yeah.
I can do that. That's do that.
And also very useful.
Yeah. Now, not as smoothly. I've seen some people that are slightly better at inverse kinematic stuff than I am, and it still doesn't work properly. It definitely doesn't work as intended. Some people have just found ways to make it work slightly better. I definitely don't suggest using inverse kinematics yet. But yeah, there are smooth animations that I have done. Like opening up Christmas presents, moving Christmas presents, taking things out of the Christmas present. Do you want to build a snowman? Sure.
I mean, why not? It's almost Christmas.
Exactly. Right. Ready? We're going to spin. What the wheel for?
Spin the wheel.
The wheel is for the giveaway. Wheel of names. Spinner. And also, we're just... Das Mustang, once again, you will not win a second time. I'm just really curious to see if you would have won.
Yeah. Hey, Dogusha. And hey, name quality. Name quality. That's a quality name right there. Haha. I know I'm funny.
Ha.
Oh my god, they are going to win, aren't they?
They're not. It's going to go to Crip.
Yeah. That would have been so much fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Crip.
It's not finished yet. It's still moving. There we go.
Okay,
Crip 258. GG's. That Tears of Enemies will be sent to you in roughly 6-ish weeks. It's minimum. I'm saying a minimum. It may get to you sooner, but if I say a minimum, you can't be mad if it takes 7 weeks. Just in case.
Happy if it takes less.
Yeah. So there's always that surprise. Woohoo!
Mm-hmm. We'd rather give you a good surprise than a bad surprise.
Exactly. I think that is it. So you guys should now understand how to make a compound asset. You should also now understand a little bit more about importing assets over from different projects, because you can do that, especially if you have created things like potted plants, books, maps, toys, wardrobes, clothes, things like that can be used in different ways. Definitely toys. And I think I showed you as well, like, my Christmas asset that utilizes like the same presents, like, across numerous different ones, as well as like my happy little elf and my happy little Santa, my happy little snowman, and my happy little nutcracker. So yeah, there's Look is not your thing. Well, it is now.
It is now.
You just put that too.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. It is in these streams. It's sometimes it can really pay off. 1, being a first-time chatter, and 2, answering a question correctly and making Panda happy, because we, and by we, I mean the royal we, as in me, reward simping and just any sort of behavior that makes me feel happy inside. Because if you make me feel happy, then I want to make you feel... Wait, that sounds wrong. I'm sticking with it. I mean, if you make me happy, I want to make you happy. There we go.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Yeah. And sometimes, like Go West says, it's not trolling me. Sometimes trolling me does also reward you with prizes, but you have to do it in a really good way.
If you do it well.
Yeah, and there's only been a handful of quality trolls that have been here, that have stuck around. So we'll we
mention no names.
Yeah. No names will be mentioned. Anyway, we are finishing up because I need to go have some food. Let's go to Big Panda. Woo! For those that did not see, definitely make sure to check out those Sandcastles reward prizes. I also am going to quickly hop over. Give me a moment, because there is the community giveaways that you guys should be putting some money into. So I'm going to put 2,000, that's all of my pot, into the live Vox Edit contest. For those that were asking earlier, that I'm pretty sure I did answer, live Vox Awards. So we actually didn't have as many people come and join the Discord for the Vox Awards contest that will be happening on stream. So instead of a qualifying, semi-final, and final, we are just going to have like a qualifying and semi-final and a final. So there's only going to be 2 rounds instead of 3, just because we don't have the numbers there, and there's no point dragging it out too much for just a few extra people. So we're going to be doing 3 rounds. 3 people are put in brackets. So people are put into groups. 3 out of the 4 will be done on Saturday, the 25th of November. And then winners will be determined from those. And then on the following Saturday, which I think is the 2nd of December... 2nd of December will be the final bracket. And then the finals from the winners from brackets 1 through to 4 will be happening on the 2nd as well. And for both days, so 25th and the 2nd, the stream will be starting at 2 p.m. UTC. 2 p.m. UTC. If you did sign up for Voxel Wars and you didn't receive an email, because almost everybody passed all of the checks other than one person, so if you did sign up for Voxel Wars and you didn't receive the email, please do reach out to me, because you should be in there. And if you do want to partake, then please let me know. So yeah, there we go. As always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening. Oh, is anybody streaming? Can we raid anyone? I don't know.
I do not know.
I don't know. I'm clicking. I'm clicking everywhere.
Don't click everywhere. Just click on Sandbox.
I know, but I'm clicking on all of my screens.
I don't see anyone.
No one. No one's doing the Sandbox. Okay. Never mind.
So.
No raids. Raid Blue Tulip. What's Blue Tulip?
Are they there? And are they playing the Sandbox or doing something Sandbox related?
I'll just raid them. Is that how their name is spelt for their channel? There we go. Yep, that's to Blue Tulip. Well, Blue Tulip's member of the community. We might as well this time. Right.
Yeah, why not?
As always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. A goodbye from me, and...
Goodbye from me, everybody. Bye-bye.